Okay. Hello, I am Brittany Ledesma.
Oh my God.
This is the Just Okay podcast.
It's just okay.
And today I have my friend, the Fat Pete Davidson, Tony Casillas.
I'm just out here trying to get a Kardashian. People are saying you could get Rob, and I was like, no thank you.
No, thank you. At least Chloe.
Chloe wouldn't do that.
We need to get her fat again.
We have to get her fat?
Again.
Was she? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was the big one. She was a normal sized body, but everyone's like, she's fat. I'm like, well...
Yeah, compared...
She's also OJ's daughter, allegedly, so...
Yeah, she's got a lot of fucking...
She's gonna be a bigger gal.
Oh, yeah, she's like she's just running over people. You think she was, like, she could have played running back?
Oh, for sure. She's built like an athlete.
Also, I don't want to date Chloe, because if she's related to OJ, and it doesn't work out, and let's say I'm hooking up with a waitress...
Oh, yeah, that's not going to end well.
She's just, like, outside my bedroom window, and she's like,
she knows how to get out of it.
Huh?
She knows how to get out of it.
Yeah, she'll have small gloves on.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh
no! And then her pretend father is the one who also was OJ's lawyer, so.
Oh,
Robert Kardashian.
That was his pretend father?
Well, allegedly her father. There is a theory that OJ is her dad.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I can see it.
Okay, well, this is Tony Casillas. Say a little bit about yourself.
I'm a talking clown based out of Austin, Texas now. And I've been doing stand-up for 5 years. And I don't think I'm an alcoholic. I think I'm doing just fine.
I think you're doing just fine, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Waterloo water.
It doesn't sponsor me, but we'll try.
Tastes kind of like strawberries.
It does.
A little bit.
I would love to feed this to a kid who's allergic to strawberries just to see if they get an allergic reaction.
What? What if it kills them?
I think this is just flavoring. But this is natural flavor, so maybe it is from a strawberry.
Yeah, they squeeze water, like strawberberries over the water. There's like a little old Mexican lady.
A little old Mexican. That's how they do sparkling water.
She goes, this is for the water. She goes, next are the limes, and then the strawberries.
The strawberries.
Yeah, she wears a red dress to work. The lime girl wears a green dress.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, the blueberry one wears a blue dress.
Always the Mexican ladies. They know what's up.
Yeah.
You went to school in Texas State for a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever go to Lolita's Tacos? It's like this, oh my God, those Mexican ladies wake up early every day. Yeah. And they have the best tacos ever. The line goes out into...
the street.
This, obviously. And the only thing I don't trust there is their green salsa because it's neon green.
Yeah, I think that's good, though.
I don't know.
That's extra green.
I don't want it extra green.
You just want it, like, brown green?
I want, like, salsa verde, you know? Like,
okay.
Not, like... lime salt. It just...
What do you think they're doing? Do you think it's like a nuclear waste?
It looks nuclear. It looks like the color of like the ghost ectoplasm on Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It looks like Shrek. Like it's too much. Green.
Yeah, it's just Shrek's jizz.
Oh God. Yeah, I like to put that on my tacos.
Jesus.
Some jizz from Shrek. Oh God. So I've known you for almost a year now.
Almost a year. Oh my God.
Oh my God. He saw me tragically.
First time I met you was with your father.
Yes.
And I met Brittany. We were on a show together. And we were next door at a bar getting drinks before the show. And your father was there. And you're just like in front of him just going like, yeah, I used to dance. I was a dancer. And I was like, oh, like ballroom? And she's like, no, stripper. And your dad was, like, super cool with it. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, my dad's really,
progressive.
He's dope. He's super supportive. I was cut off from my family for a little bit, so my dad would secretly still help me out with bills, but he's, like, the only one I'm close to. And so he was like, you gotta do what you gotta do, I get it.
Yeah.
And in Texas State, it was too hard to get a good paying job. Like, it took me 2 years to get an email back from a company. I'm like, I don't even live in San Marcos anymore. It's like, I don't need this job.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Potbelly?
I just thought it was cool because, like, I was just going flamingo, and you're like, no. And then you're like, I was like, ballerina? Like, no.
No, I took my clothes off for money.
Yeah, and then your dad's like,
yeah. I think we got into that conversation because Big Clay,
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I miss him. But he was a comic in San Antonio. He passed away this past year. But he was the bouncer at the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
And also a comedian. And he was so sweet. Super funny guy. But yeah, we connected over that.
Yeah, I love Big Glenn.
Yeah.
I miss that guy.
Me too. The thing about him passing away is, like, I like, it's really sad, but, you know, like, he made everyone know that he loved them.
Yeah, he always did, dude.
So it's, like, he knew what was important. Like, just, like, letting people know. Like, I've never lost someone in my life, really, as an adult. That was the first person. And with him passing away, it's like, oh, he knew I loved him, and I know he loved me.
Yeah. That's all you really need.
Yeah. And it made me think maybe I should start being nicer to people, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I want people to guess if I like them if I died.
Why aren't you going to...
You don't get to know, bitch.
What do you mean? How nicer? How are you to people usually?
You know. You see me.
Are you really like that? I thought that was like a shtick. Are you like that to the fucking Starbucks barista?
No,
Are you just like, Frappuccino, now?
No, I'm not like that. I'm very nice. I'm nice to random people I don't know, but I think with comics I'm probably a bit less approachable.
Yeah.
But that's also, like, open micers are insane.
Yeah, they're all nuts.
Yeah, so you gotta be a little...
Also, you're a woman, and so I get that.
Yeah.
For a woman in comedy, you gotta be a little...
You know.
Well guarded.
Yeah, I always have a taser on me. It's fun.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, is it strong?
Yes, it's super strong. Don't come up to me.
Good answer. Just like little two electrical wires from a cell phone. You're like... you're like...
Oh, God. I have never gotten to tase anyone. I really want to. I've been trying to convince... You know who I think I could tase? I feel like Ben Horn, if I get him drunk enough, he'd be like, yeah, tase me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that, you know? I've been tased. It's not fun.
Oh.
What
was it like?
It was not great. I didn't even know I was going to get tased. Like, and I'm not saying I was, like, approaching someone and then...
Yeah.
No, I was doing a show with a cast member of Jackass. This was earlier on in my career.
Okay.
And I do my set, and then I'm going like, are you guys ready for the guy who you came to see?
Yeah.
And they're like, woo. And I go, you guys know him. You guys love him. And then right before I say his name, he tases my ass. And I'm like holding the microphone, and I can feel like the electricity going through my body. I'm becoming like one with the microphone. I was like, ah. And then, I couldn't sit down for about 20 minutes. My ass was on fire.
You just have to lay down.
Yeah, I just stood up. I just stood, walked, paced.
Yikes.
It's the biggest laugh he got, though. Which...
That sucks. Prop comedy.
I got to be a part of his biggest laugh. But it was, I told him, I was like, man, if you would have told me ahead of time,
that would have been better.
I would have been okay. But, like, I'm a bigger guy. What if I had, like, a heart problem or, like, a pacemaker?
That's true.
Yeah, you know? And it would not have been good. So, yeah, I've been tased. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe just wait until someone deserves it, you know?
You're right. Every now and then I hope I get to use it, but I'm, like, thankful I haven't. It's like, you know, it's a little bit of FOMO.
Is it?
I mean, no, I don't want to say that, because I don't want someone thinking, you know, like, I've always wanted to use it. I've always wanted a pepper spray someone, you know? It's just like you have it for protection, and you shouldn't want to use it. It's like...
I bet you could find someone out there to pay you to tase them, so it could be a win-win.
So in this podcast, leave a comment below if you would let me tase you and you would pay me for it.
Yeah, that could honestly...
There's at least one viewer.
That's definitely a kink. That's someone who's like on has a death row kink.
A death row kink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like being electrocuted.
Yeah. Oh god, that's too much.
Or likes the movie Spider-Man a lot. Electro, who just wants to be Electro, you know?
I don't know that.
You don't know Electro?
Is that a newer Spider-Man?
Villain.
Or is that the James Franco villain?
No, that is Jamie Foxx played Electro.
And
he was really good. The movie sucks, but he was great. But yeah, he's just a big ball of electricity. Falls in a bath of eels. Oh, electric eels.
I love how all the superheroes, the different ways they came to be. He fell in electric eel. Spider-Man was bit by a spider.
Yeah.
I don't know any other.
Green Goblin was poisoned by this like toxic stuff. Made him crazy. Doc Ock was controlled by, he had like robotic hands, but they controlled him.
Wow. I don't watch superhero movies often. I liked the Avengers, and I think that was it.
So you just watched the Avengers? You didn't watch like the lead up?
No.
I
just saw Forrest Gump for the first time like 2 days ago. I thought it was a good movie. Wasn't necessary to be made.
It didn't have to be made. No movie really has to be made.
That's true. I was just like, why do you have to make me feel something for no reason?
Oh, you just don't want mentally challenged people to have platforms? That's what it makes it seem.
Well, the mentally challenged part, Jordan has a joke about this, but it's like true. Like that, in the book Forrest Gump, he wasn't mentally challenged.
He wasn't?
That was a decision made by Tom Hanks.
Oh, I think it helps. I mean,
it does explain more why he would wait around for Jenny for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've waited around for a girl, and I don't think I'm mentally challenged. Maybe I am.
I mean, I've waited around for a guy.
Maybe we're both Forrest Gump.
I think we're both a little bit like Forrest Gump. Real.
Fucking learn how to, like, control your eyes. And maybe you could go up there like, I read that I like to poop myself. I bring the letters, and I like when I poopy.
Stop.
That could be your character.
Hi, I'm Brady Ledesma, and I like to poop myself.
That's a little dumber.
I'm Brady Ledesma, and I like to poop myself.
Oh my god. A hot mentally challenged person? Do you know how conflicted men would be? A guy would come up to you, hey, can I buy you a drink? Yes, but before I do the poopy, please.
Stop!
Can I do it?
I actually think that will be my new way to get guys to not hit on me.
Yeah, just act stupid.
Mentally
challenged. That's stupid. Hey, I apologize.
No word. Oh my god. So you've been doing... What's up with your life? Tell me about your life right now.
I'm a struggling artist, I guess. I'm doing well. Like, I'm doing shows, but it's like that middle ground where you're like a feature on the road, where
Can't
it's
relate,
like
so
it's cool. Like, dude, I play cool clubs. I can't complain.
Yeah,
but it's still like it's this weird part where I can't get a normal job because at any moment I can get a call like, hey, can you be here next weekend? I'm like, so I'm just Uber Eatsing during the week. So that's interesting. I hate people. I wish I would have started Uber Eatsing back when Uber Eats drivers were considered heroes.
That's what I did.
Yeah, we're getting gold medals. Now I'm a nuisance. Now I'm a nuisance to society now that Texas is back open.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember
you would do great in New York. Maybe California as an Uber Eats driver.
Yeah, I think. New York I hate. I went to New York. It's a fine city to visit. But there's two kinds of people in New York, I've realized. It's either people about to pull a trigger on a new apartment and get a new nice high-rise apartment, or they're about to pull the trigger and kill themselves. Those are the two kind of people. And it's New York, you're fun. You're dirty. Your transportation system is cool. Why is it $4 per ride? That's a little ridiculous.
That is a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you could get a $40 pass for the week. $40? No, thank you.
That's a lot.
I'm there for 2 days. Back when I lived in Europe, you could get
money.
You could get a year pass for like $110.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And here it's just like, no, dude, it's $3 a ride, and it's like, no.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, New York. I was very excited. I love visiting, but I stayed in my buddy's apartment in Brooklyn, and he gave me his keys, and he goes, "Yeah, go stay in my apartment." I got there at 2 a.m. When I got off the train station, I realized I was in the ghetto, and it was fun because I didn't know where to go, but I also didn't want to hold my maps out to look like a tourist. So I would like look at my phone real quick. I go, okay, left 33. Then I would just like march like I was like, hey, I'm walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave that energy.
I was in Houston the other week and I accidentally ended up in Fifth Ward, which is the ghetto.
It's not great.
Yeah, no, I was terrified. There was a police car tailgating me, going way above the speed limit because he was like, I want to get out of here too. Like, it's such a bad area. Especially when you don't know an area, it's terrifying.
I just don't think I could survive the ghetto.
I don't think I'm built for it either.
I'm too nice. I have a friendly face. I'm too friendly. Like, I smile.
You look very approachable.
That's the thing. Dude, in New York sucked too because it's like everybody's so mad and angry, and I get it. I think I would get mad and a little bitter if I lived there.
I get, yeah.
But like one day I was getting a falafel, and so I do my order, and the guy's like behind him cooking it, and we're just like making eye contact a little bit, and just go, "Hey man, how's your day?" And he looks at me and goes, "The fuck you say to me?" And I just go, "How's your day?" And he just goes, "My day? Good."
You've never been asked.
Yeah, he's never been asked that.
Oh.
And I was just like, and then he started talking about his life, and I was like, I don't want that. I'm a Texan, you know? Like, I just want to, it's that fake up front.
Just lie to them.
Yeah, just say good, and then let's.
Yeah, I do not like when people feel like they can actually vent to you. It's like when a barista's like, "How are you?" And then I've had that happen to me, though. When I was 17, I worked at a hair salon right next to a Starbucks. I got really sad one day. I went over for a coffee, and they were like, "How's your day going?" And I just started crying.
Oh, yeah.
I've cried at every job I've had.
I have a weird phase where people will just tell me their deepest, darkest secrets. I remember it started at like young age. I was like 9, I would fly to go visit my mom in Germany, 9, 10, and I'm in the airplane by myself, and a lady sits next to me, and she goes, "So why are you going to Germany?" I'm like, "I'm going to see my mom." And I'm just excited. And I'm like, "Why are you going to Germany?" She goes, "My sister killed herself." And I'm just like, "Ah." Like I didn't, and then for the next for the next 9-hour flight, she was just telling me stories about how her and her sister could have reconnected, but she didn't let it happen. I'm just like, I'm 9 years old. I'm trying to watch, Forrest Gump on the entertainment system. Like it was like
that's so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, a 9-year-old.
Yeah, I'm very thankful. Like people will tell me like they're like gossip and stuff.
Yeah.
Which also, like, I don't know why. I'm very upfront that I'm not the person you should tell that to.
No. You're like a sprinkler.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it's really important, I can keep it a secret. But if it's just, like, gossip, I'm just like, yeah.
I've seen this with you.
Yeah.
I've seen someone tell you a secret. And then I watched you go from the secret to the other side of the bar and then tell the secret.
Yeah.
And, like, it was the fastest. I think you might have the world record. Either like
it's the shortest kept secret ever.
Like,
well, like
and you're like, and then I just like.
If it's very arbitrary and it doesn't matter, it's a free for all. I'm very open that you can't tell me things like that.
What are the requirements of not?
Well, if it's like not like serious, you know, like, but if it's just dumb petty drama with a guy or something, you know, because I find that more interesting than real stuff anyway. So I'm probably not even paying attention if you're going through something. I'm just like, yeah, tell me the boy you're fucking someone else. Tell me everything. I'm gonna tell everyone, you know. But like, if it's serious, like for example, one of my friend's dad was dying, and I wasn't supposed to tell anyone, so I didn't tell anyone at all. You know, because also like that's such a bummer to tell people. You know, guess whose dad's dying? That's not my type of gossip. You know that.
Yeah.
I really have one type of gossip, and it's sex.
Yeah. Why are you intrigued? That kind of got because I could give honestly, and I get where you go, but I could give 2 shits less.
I understand that.
Like
I think I grew up. I'm a Kardashian generation gal.
Okay.
So there's that. Like I think it's very like. Also, for me, I have a lot of real family shit that goes on, so I generally try to fill my mind with
perverted stuff.
Stupid things, yeah, like that. So
perverted
stuff that doesn't matter.
I get it.
Like, for me, all my, like, my drama with boys, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm good with or without a man or girl or whatever, you know, like, but if it's with my family, like, it's such a Debbie Downer, so I just, you know, just, like, real stuff, I'm like...
I get that, because I fill my brain with dumb movie facts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get that.
So it's like that, or like I will just binge watch true crime. Like half my brain is sex, the other half is true crime.
Yep.
And then there's like this tiny little bit that's like real stuff that I suppress.
You should probably let that out sometimes.
Well, I'm in therapy.
That's good.
Yeah,
okay,
no, I'm actively in therapy.
Professional, good.
I'm on a rehab for an eating disorder online right now.
Good.
Everything backwards about it. It's like, rehab, is it supposed to be online? They're like, I'm really trusting you.
Just take a picture of your meal, post it on Instagram, you know, like do a live.
It's so funny. It's like, isn't rehab like, you're like an accountability thing? It's so funny to me. I mean, it's going well. I had pasta for the first time in like 3 years.
Holy shit, how was it?
It was so good.
Isn't pasta great?
It's incredible.
Just hang out with me, and you'll never have an eating disorder ever. Because I have the opposite eating disorder, where sometimes I'll just stuff all the breads.
I've got all 3 of them. I was like, didn't get the memo to just stick with one.
Yeah.
I kept sampling all of them out. But, yeah. It's doing good.
That's good. Yeah. So where'd you get your first pasta from?
Oh my god, I made it myself. I like cooking, so I did that.
Oh, okay.
I used to not eat dairy. If you actually know anything about me, you know I haven't had dairy in like 3 years.
Are you going to have dairy soon?
I've had it recently, because I went vegan so I could restrict food. I went dairy-free so I could still restrict stuff. Now I'm just like allowing myself to have whatever I want.
I'm glad you're working out your eating disorder, but I'm also very happy that now anytime someone tells me that they're vegan, I'm just like, psh, you're going through shit. You're sick in the mind.
Well, it's like it is a huge thing with that. A lot of people do become vegan so they can restrict food.
Oh.
Yeah, fun fact. Like, things like that generally are a red flag for, like, I mean, it's not always true. Some people really care about animals. I'm like, well, I don't care about animals enough to not eat something.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're made to die. Like, it's just, you don't, I get that meat can be gross, because sometimes I really hate, like, I don't like chicken at all, really.
I get that.
I think it tastes too much like chicken. It's just not my thing.
I wish my chicken tastes more like beef.
I love beef, I mean, but...
Honestly, you could open up the rivalry for Chick-fil-A, beef fillet.
Beef fillet.
Yeah. That your chicken tastes too much like chicken from the beef fillet. I'll bring the that's my life. I like
beef.
I like 2 things. I like pooping myself and beef.
Dude, I would shit myself several times as an adult.
Yeah?
So that's true, yeah.
That makes me happy. Because you think, when you think attractive women, you don't think shit. And, like, because I've shit myself. But anytime I tell people I've shit myself, they're like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Look at you. So when I hear a story...
Hi, I'm Brittany Ledesma, and I've shit my pants.
Anytime I hear an attractive woman going through any kind of thing that usually chubbier, you know, like swamp people go through, I'm just like, good.
No,
God is real.
I'm actually a really disgusting person, so like,
yeah. What's the most disgusting thing you do?
Disgusting thing I do? Well, I just started brushing my teeth regularly this year, but that's just because of depression.
Okay, prior to this regularity, how much?
I don't, like, several times a week.
You know, okay, so like 2 or 3 times a week? Only?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. I was thinking, like, fucking, you looked like the 2 sidekicks from the Pirates of the Caribbean. You just had, like, wooden brown teeth.
No, I actually lost a tooth last year because of my eating issues.
Oh, damn.
I got into, like, severe depressions where I just won't do anything.
Yeah.
Where I just, like, won't take care of myself. I'm like, that just seems like so... I get anxiety from the thought about, like, having to do certain things every day for the rest of my life, you know? Like, you're supposed to wake up, brush your teeth, brush your hair, you know, take showers. I'm like, that sounds way too much for me. And then I get overwhelmed and I stay in bed for, like, 3 months.
Yeah, I go through that. The thing is, though, I've had to force myself where it's like, when my alarm goes off, I would always push snooze, and now I just go, nope. And I purposely now put my phone on the other side of the room, so that when it goes off, I have to walk all the way over there.
Ooh, that's smart.
It really does help, because then you're up already, and then you look at the bed, and you're like, fuck, just get up, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that. I generally... I'm very productive, and, like, I live such a, like, I have such a strict regimen for my days, so I don't fall into that again.
Okay.
Like, it's been a while since I've been that, like, bad. It's been, like, a couple of years since that, but, like, yeah, I was talking to my therapist about this today, and I was like, I need to be a little lenient on my to-do list, though. It's like, I don't think I'm going to work out today. I was like, I don't like that, though. I like crossing things off on a to-do list. But
it's okay if you can't get everything every day. You know? Just don't make it a habit.
Yeah. So, I'm looking at this tattoo and it has a gold tooth, or is that a brown tooth?
I think it's gold. I'm hoping it's gold. So I like
it. Wouldn't be funny if it was just a rotting tooth.
Yeah, it would be less funny. Yeah.
You got one. So when did you start getting tattoos?
So I got my first tattoo. I got this one. It's a little old school film camera. I got that when I was 19. I got it in Germany. I was visiting my mom. She bought it for me.
Oh.
And then I got this one next, this owl. And then I just started...
Kept going?
Yeah, just kept going. A little hourglass. Then just shit in between.
Yeah.
My favorite one's the cowgirl wearing a hammerhead shark.
I do like the cowgirl.
With laser beams coming out. Then I got a tiger because I'm Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger?
Yeah.
Oh, I like the bomb.
That's my 2 stand-up comedy tattoos is the owl and the bomb.
Okay.
So I always feel like when I'm bombing, I'm just lighting myself on fire.
Nice.
You know? So yeah.
Okay.
You're tattooing yourself.
Oh yeah, I have the impulse control of like a 13-year-old boy. It's not great, and living with the tattoo gun is also like, yikes. That I shouldn't have bought it, but I love that I did. I tattooed my finger recently.
Yeah.
Doesn't
The
look
inside
great.
of your finger too?
Well, that was a while ago. Yeah, they fade so fast too.
Okay.
Because they always rub against each other. But this one right here, I kind of fucked up on it. I did a
butterfly.
Butterfly. I was about to say flower. Stupid. I did a anatomically correct heart. Also, look at these guns. Cool.
Good.
Thank you.
So, what made you get into tattooing?
I've always wanted to, but I also just, I just wanted to do it. I bought a tattoo gun machine because I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to fix this tattoo, and then it faded even after I fixed it.
Is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Yeah. I got it. I did it a stick and poke of it the week before she died, and then
Maybe that's what killed her.
I think so. I think I killed her. I think
Maybe that's because it's your middle finger.
I know.
Maybe. Can we test that out?
Who should I put on this finger?
Put Roger Anthony Casillas, because that's my legal name. And if I die a week later.
It was me, or a heart attack.
Yeah. Wait, are you guessing heart attack?
No, I definitely think the next person I know that's gonna die is probably gonna be Dylan, but
why do you have to say that? He's a good boy.
he's such a good boy.
The next? You don't have like an old fuck in your family that you think is gonna die first? Like a 70-year-old man?
All my family members are dead that are old.
Well,
One of my aunts is in a cult, so maybe her.
Dylan, don't listen to her if you're watching this.
He's not gonna watch this.
I think me and you are gonna live forever, buddy. We're gonna be fine.
I hope y'all live forever.
We're gonna live.
I don't want any of y'all to die. I get really sad thinking about my friends dying.
Why do you think of that? That's the thing. Why? Stop! Just don't.
I can't help it. It's an intrusive thought. And I would be so sad if they died, and then I get really sentimental and I treat them nice for a week, and then I remember
And then you go back to...
And then I'm like, well, I...
So, there's 2 weeks ago when you were really nice to me, you're like, oh no.
I was like, what if Tony died? God,
That's honestly...
on the podcast before he died.
Honestly. It was so funny. So, I got my hair bleached, right? And before, it looks good now, I'm professionally done, but before it didn't look that great. We did it at home, my sister tried it, and it came out like green with like spots. Did not look good because they gave us the wrong stuff, and I was like, it's fine, I'll just go fix it professionally. But my buddy, when I was in Dallas, my buddy comes up to me, and he just sits me down, and he goes, man, are you okay? And I go, what? And he goes, the hair, it's crazy. And I just go, yeah, man, I'm fine.
You look like you're doing a Pete Davidson.
No, I don't know. I've always wanted to do something
I like it.
different.
I think it looks cool.
And also, yeah, it's, I don't know. I like punk rock.
Okay, I like punk rock too.
Bowling for Soup was my childhood favorite band because it was 4 fat fucks playing punk rock music, and I was like, I can relate to that.
You're like, I'll get pussy one day too.
Mm-hmm. And I did. That was good.
He did.
I did one day.
One day.
18. When did you lose your virginity? I lost at 18.
I lost mine almost when I was 18.
Okay.
Like a month before I turned 18.
Dude, I'm kind of happy that I and it waited till 18.
Or
I didn't wait.
Yeah.
It came.
Well, I didn't. I'm glad I didn't do it throughout also, I don't know. I've only had sex with one guy in high school. It's like my last month of being in school too, and it's just like, I'm glad I wasn't like fucking these boys. These children.
I bet you some people on that flight log of Epstein are thinking the same thing. No, but because back in the day when you're in high school and your friends are starting to have sex, you're just like, oh, I'm missing out. And then you look back at it and I'm like, fuck it, Marcus fucked in a PT Cruiser in the forest at 2 p.m. during the Texas summer. That does not sound like
that sounds awful.
It's a sweaty, that just sounds, PT Cruisers aren't very comfortable.
Yeah.
That just sounds like not fun. And I was like, when I lost it, I was in a dorm room, I had my own little place.
I lost mine at my place, at my parents' house.
You did? Were they home?
No.
Okay.
But yeah.
They're good.
I don't know. I'm just I'm glad I didn't get around in high school. Also, I was a very good kid. I didn't smoke weed till I was out of high school. I think I drank just a little bit. I wasn't a wild.
Yeah.
I was as quiet. I was more quiet than I am now. So it's just I'm glad I waited. College was the time to get my dick wet, And
that is college.
I mean, when I say I got my dick wet, wow. I was a whore for
What? I wouldn't call you. Why would you say a whore?
Well, in an empowering way. I don't know. I think
You were an expressive woman with your body.
I was expressive with my body and very open to many men.
See?
Yeah.
Whore just sounds so... There's
rude.
a negative connotation.
Yeah.
I think if you were out there fucking tricking yourself, we could be maybe she...
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, Brittany, that's an acceptable term.
Yeah, maybe she's a hooker, but you're just...
Yeah. I waited till college and really figured it out. And also I'm glad I went through that phase because now I know I'm well, I'm not going to do it later in life when that's sad.
Dude, that's one thing. Okay, let's talk about this. So we live kind of in a generation where our generation's marriage, long relationships, no thank you. Especially Austin, I've noticed.
Yeah.
In this town, it's very, freedom. I'm not going to find out, but no one can hold me down. And then you see them on a Tuesday night at a bar.
It's sad.
And they're 38. And they all wear hats. They all have hats on. One's bigger than the other hat. And you're just don't you wish you were at home watching Netflix right now?
Yeah.
And not just drinking fucking gin and tonics?
It's sad. I think, in your early 20s and stuff, it's acceptable to be going out. But once you get older, it's kind of just well, what's the point?
And it's not going out, I get it if you're, couples or whatever, and you're going out having a drink. But, Austin's small enough and we're out at the night hitting mics and doing shows and stuff, where you walk by bars and you see, regulars. And you're just man, you're 42. This guy came up to me at a bar. Me and a college friend were out, just reconnecting and talking. And this drunk dude at the bar came up to me. He's 40. He's yeah, I'm 40. He goes, yeah, Tinder. He's just spilling his game. He's I'm on Tinder, fucking 18 to 31. That's my range. And I'm just I go, dude, I know with a lot of guys you're going to get, 18. I go, I'm not that guy. I go, I'm 26, and the idea of having a conversation with an 18-year-old blows my mind.
It's just
I would just yell at him. I would just be fucking invest in shit right now. Fucking pay attention in class,
I mean, it's already hard enough for most people to have a conversation with me, and I'm 23. So, an 18-year-old is much worse than that.
Oh. Where they're still in college and they think the world is built for
thought
them.
I knew so much.
Yeah.
And I'm just how stupid was I? And it's their brains aren't fully developed.
Yeah, that's why.
It's so creepy when men go for 18-year-olds and stuff, or I don't know, there's older, Jake Gyllenhaal's getting heat right now because Taylor Swift's song, All Too Well. She released a 10-minute version.
What was it? So I heard.
And one of the lyrics is, I'm not good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I get older, but your lovers stay the same age. And because she was 21 when she dated him, and he's dating a 25-year-old now, and he still only dates that age range of like the early 20s. And he's like hella old.
Yeah.
So it's just like, some guys, like, it seems cool. They think it's cool and stuff, like dating a young hot chick. It's like, are you just not mature enough to talk to someone your own age?
Maybe that.
It's just sad.
I just see it, because then you see, like, George Clooney, and he used to do that. Now he has, like, a gal his age. And she's, like, a professional. And he seems happy. Like, I listen to interviews with him. He seems like a, happiest kid. I don't know, man. And I get marriage isn't for everyone, but, like, the idea of, like, no commitment. That's the weird thing about, like, dating in the city is, like, I went on a date with this one girl for a while. We were, like, seeing each other for a few weeks. Yeah. And then, like, she would post, like, pictures of us on dates. And then the next day, she'd be on dates with other dudes. And I was like, am I in a rat race for your pussy right now? Like, I was like, I go, like, I'm not trying to hold you down, but, like, why are you making all this public?
Yeah. That's weird. I don't post anyone I sleep with.
Not even that. Yeah. But it's just, like, a weird thing where I was like, hey, if you don't want anything, like, fucking do you. But it was, like, a weird thing where it's, like, nowadays I feel like there's almost, like, a competition or like, hey, fucking freedom is my choice, which is, like, it is, but, like, I don't know, man. I like to get to know someone, get to know, like, let's fucking...
Yeah, I don't want to get to know everyone in that way. Like, and it's just, like, too many people want to do it with everyone now. Yeah. And I know, like, I've had a good rotation and stuff, but it's just, like, I want to get to know someone. I want to...
But there's a difference, though,
yeah,
I think.
I'm not dating everyone.
No, but I think there's a difference. It's, like, you're still in your 20s. And I get... Like, my thing is, like, if you're in your 20s, like, have fun, do your thing. Like, I've been doing that now where it's, like, I used to be I gotta be in a committed relationship to, like, get physical and stuff. And then I was just like, I'm in my 20s, I'm on the road. Let's have fun. You know what I mean? I go, fucking, you don't need to know everyone's fucking social security number before you fuck them.
But it is good information.
It is great information to have.
And but you do try and get that.
But, like, the idea of still doing that when I'm, like, 36.
Oh, that's so, yeah.
Is it, like, to me, it's just like, nah, I'm good.
There's just, it's nice to share something with someone. And it's like, I don't want to be lonely at a bar, like, lurking. And
it's
then just ugh.
I don't know.
I'm not a fan of that either. It's just
how do we change our society? What do you think the issue is? Do you think it's dating apps? Do you think... Because I think Tinder... Like, I think Bumble and, what's the other? Hinge are good.
I don't use Tinder at all. I think it's tacky.
Because I think those where you have to write, like, 3 or 4 different things. There's questions. So you're at least putting yourself out there more. Where Tinder, your bio needs to be short. It's like your height. Like, I didn't put my height, and then I put my height, and now I'm getting matches because people think I'm, like, a little short, fat fuck. And I'm actually, like, 6'2". Yeah. And people are like, well, you're 6'2". Put my height and get matches, I don't know. So it's very superficial.
Height does help, but yeah.
But it's just very superficial, I feel like.
Yeah. I think all dating apps are, but especially Tinder. Tinder is just really, like, for fucking. I've never been a fan of it. I don't like the idea of meeting someone and just fucking them. I like, not that I haven't done that before, but it's not appealing to me. I just got off of all dating apps recently. So it's just like...
How's it been?
I haven't used them in a while, but I officially deleted them yesterday. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to get to know someone. I don't need to be in a relationship, but it's just like, I would like to get to know someone right now.
Yeah. And I think our generation is going to learn that because I think people are so, like, I see it. I know people that are like 35, 36, and they're just alone.
It's sad.
And I know there's some outliers out there. There's some people like, fucking ride or die me. And for you, fucking respect. But, like, I think most people, we have a genuine, like, need to want to be wanted. And I don't know, man. It's weird.
I think everything on the internet has really, like, detached an actual connection from people to each other.
Yeah, because now, and I don't know, man. It's like I've been trying to take a break with porn as well. It's on and off because I think porn is a big issue too.
Yeah, people get addicted to it.
Like I have a new bit I'm working on where it's like, I go, like, if you like anal, that's fine, but I don't remember everybody liking anal.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm like I've never been in a vagina and been like, you know what? I want a hole that crushes my dick and smells like shit. You know what I mean? It's like, but
That's
now,
something worse than this.
But nowadays, every guy talks to you like, put it in the butt. I was like, do you even like it? He goes, no, but it was like the butt. And I was like, then why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Like, do what you want to do, but like, I feel like porn and just like Tinder and like.
It pushes everyone to want to get like.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of any of it. Like, I don't watch porn personally. It's just not my thing. Got into it in third grade.
Third grade?
Yeah.
What was the first video?
Oh my god. I remember the specific one. It was like Mama's Milkers or something.
Okay.
My friend Sydney learned the word butt plug. I had just got on a computer. She Googles it. Mm-hmm. And then we were on a porn rampage for a couple days.
Good.
Got caught by my sister and her very other Christian friend.
Oh no.
My dad just got back from New York. He gives me my my present from the M&M store, and he's like, well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not disappointed in you. It could have been worse.
Honestly, yeah. Porn, I think...
I'm like, every kid is curious. Like, it's just a natural thing. But I saw porn then, and it's just kind of been...
I remember my dad catching me on my iPod Touch. And he walks in one day, and I faked to be asleep. He grabs my iPhone, and he like, looks at me. It's one girl, two guys. You know, because you're a kid, you're just searching a video. My dad was just like, the next morning to school, we're just driving. And I was like, what was so bad about that? They go, she's getting railed by two cops, Tony. Back in my day, it was one cop. Now two cops.
Too much.
Yeah, he goes, I would have gotten the old playboy, a hustler, but two cops, Tony? That poor woman.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had two. That just seems excessive. I'm like, one is honestly too much sometimes. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, can we just get this out of here?
I go, Dad, I'm a team player. You know what I mean? She's a working woman and I'm a team player.
You want to support your friends. I'm the bitch warmer in the situation.
Exactly.
I'm hoping they tap me in. Tap dicks. Me and Coach.
Have you ever done threesome?
I've had a threesome. Once. I wasn't really into it.
Was it two girls, one guy?
Two girls, one guy. The girl ended up being crazy though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
She was super into me, and so like it was with her and her boyfriend that we fucked on the side too. They put down him there.
Oh boy. Yeah,
it was kind of like a third for like a super like for like 1 week.
Yeah.
But she fucking was crazy. She was very nice, but it was just like too much for me. She turned on porn while we were into it, and it was like a weird fetish. It was a really weird fetish. It was like it was like stepmom porn, but she taught the daughter how to touch herself. And it was weird. It was just like, I don't even like watching porn really. I was like, I'm just gonna go down on you so I don't have to watch it.
I'm scared. The idea of a threesome on both angles scare me.
It doesn't seem fun. Like
the idea with like a buddy and just being like, oh man, I gotta fucking like me and my fucking buddy David, we go see movies together. Like now we've seen each other's cocks. Like, and then with two girls, it's just like, man, fucking. That's a lot of pleasing. That's a lot. Like I only got 10 fingers and one penis. You know what I mean? Yeah. I could get my toes involved, but like.
Yeah, God, my ex, he had a threesome with his best guy friend. Yeah.
Did it ruin the relationship?
No, they're still best friends. It's I'm like, I think this is maybe. It's like at some point y'all need to just come out and say it so y'all can see each other's dicks.
Honestly, maybe we solve something. Hey guys. Listeners, if you and your male friend are having problems, just have sex with a woman together.
It's a bonding experience.
Maybe it's a bond. Maybe that's like a...
And look into each other's eyes.
That's my biggest issue. It's like, what if you're doing it, and you're looking down, and then you look up, and your friend's just like... and then they're just like, yeah, man. And you're like, what? No.
High five.
I was like, she's still here. Let's do it after she
Why is she... Let's get her out of here now.
And then afterwards, you guys all do pillow talk. You all get coffee. Like, who's paying for dinner? You know what I mean?
Oh, God. I think who comes first has to pay for dinner.
Yeah? That's a good rule.
Yeah. I
remember, this is very embarrassing. You know how a lot of guys, when they lose their virginity, they say, like, I love you or something, afterwards?
No, but continue.
You've never heard that?
No.
Like, I've had two buddies of mine, right after they lost their virginity, I love you. And thank God I didn't do it. But, like, I think mine is sadder. I lost my virginity, we're laying there, we're just talking, and I just go, thank you. And I was just like, she's like, what? I'm not like a whore. I mean, like, you didn't. Like, it was a weird.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think, no one came when I had sex the first time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get, one, condoms, they weren't fun.
No.
Yeah.
I use them though now because, like, the girl I first dated lost my virginity. We dated. I had a pregnancy scare at 18.
Yeah.
And she was bonkers. And, like, I remember we're like, I think she might be pregnant because I splooged in her. And I just go, and it was towards the end of our relationship.
Yeah.
Where, like, she was, like, very manipulative. She would, like, this is the kind of crazy shit. She would time. I came from class, got to my dorm room, and she goes, where were you? And I was like, oh, I just walked here from class. And she goes, it's only a 6-minute walk, and it took you 15 minutes. I was like, all right. I go, I'm not a long laster, but do you really think I'm, like, running into another girl's dorm, fucking her for 3, and then, like, getting dressed? I go, you know me, I need my water afterwards, I need to decompress, but yeah, she was that crazy, but, she's the girl that took my virginity, so I was like, let's just ride it out as long as possible.
Yeah.
And, I remember, I think she might be pregnant, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, fuck. I was like, dude, I can't have a kid.
No, yeah.
Like, I can't, I'm 26 now, and the idea of having a kid right now blows my mind.
Yeah. Terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't want to catch pregnancy, that's disgusting.
Like, I would, like, hire Casey Anthony. Like, bitch,
want to come watch this kid?
Yeah. You want a nanny?
Have a physician for you to bill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've never really had a pregnancy scare.
Good.
I think I had one when I was like 18. But that's just because I had bad anxiety. I'm on like the strongest form of birth control. I'm like, this is never happening. This is never happening. It's just, I get an intrusive thought and I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant. Like, I remember putting in a tampon and I was like, am I pregnant now?
I think it's funny. I think guys freak out more than women on pregnancy scares, even though we don't even have to deal with it. Like, for the first 9 months.
Or just push us down a flight of stairs. Like, it's an easy fix for anyone in the situation if you really want it to happen.
Also, now in Texas, it's even scarier. Like, now with the abortion laws, I'm just like, you know what? If I'm taking a girl home and that I don't know, I'm wearing a little sack. Because, like, she might say, oh, I'm on birth control, but maybe...
she's a liar. Also, some women
lying.
Are crazy enough in Texas to be like, I'm going to keep it. It's like, well, I don't want that for anyone involved.
Yeah. So I'm just like, man, well, they're like, the sack's not good. I'm like, we're wearing the sack.
Yeah. I just haven't been having sex recently. It's been nice.
Good. I get it good.
Yeah. I'm seeing someone, but he wants to get to know me, so...
I thought we just 10 minutes ago agreed that's good.
It's a good thing, but I'm like, damn, when is my dick gonna get wet?
He's gonna be surprised when he sees that wet dick.
He's gonna be like, it's massive.
How long have you guys been seeing each other?
I don't know, a couple months.
Damn, that's a long time. Does he live here? Is it long distance?
He's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Enough about that. I don't know if he's like crazy. I don't think he's crazy. I don't think he would ever voluntarily watch my podcast. Thankfully. Good. He's a very normal person, so I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna chance it. So
yeah, I think he would. I think he'll get to know you through verbal communication and not.
Yeah, but again, I'm not great with verbal communication. That's not my strong suit.
You can work on it. Let's practice it. Verbal communication.
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing today?
Good.
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 All right, you leave me a lot to work with.
I'm doing really good today.
Good.
I had to hang out with my shitty friend Tony today. He was honestly such a drab.
I disagree. I think Tony's a really good guy. You know, everybody gets to have their own fucking opinions.
No, Tony's great. Don't tell him. Yeah, I agree with you. You have a different opinion on him, so I need to agree with you now.
No, that's not how healthy communication works either. You don't just agree. You just go, why do you think Tony's shitty? You know, and then you...
Do you want me to...
Go ahead. We're already here. Go ahead.
No, Tony's great.
It doesn't make me feel better the way you say it. No, Tony's great.
No, it was a joke. This was a prank.
I've been goofed.
Been goofed.
I just got goofed.
Oh God, I really like Sean's joke about pranks.
Which one?
The one about how it's like he would spill his guts to all his friends.
Oh yeah.
That's such a good joke.
Sean's a funny goose.
Yeah, I did the key bar mic the other night. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of crazies. Dude, Austin, let's talk a little bit about Austin comedy for a second.
Let me read. Okay.
Back to Austin comedy. Okay, so we've been in it a year now. What is your overall thoughts on it?
The Promised Land has not opened.
Yeah, it's gonna open.
It's gonna open eventually.
At first I was a little weary that it hasn't opened. I'm actually kind of happy it hasn't opened yet, because I think if it would have opened too early, it would have created this weird floodgate early on.
Yeah.
I think it not opening is letting people establish themselves more in the scene, and I think it's going to help the scene more than just like, oh, it's just going to be a place where Rogan and his friends can hang out. I think it's going to actually, like Rogan wants to do it, become a place like college, you know?
I'm glad it didn't open too soon. Like, we've seen how other clubs are when they open too soon.
Yeah.
LOL. Not LOL, but you know what I mean. LOL as never mind. But yeah, like, I'm excited. It's going to open eventually. Also, like, we have so many comics move here, and a lot of them have also already moved out, and so I think it's a good thing that we already went through like a filtered system.
That's what I think is good, because I think if Rogan's Club was already open, I think the people that would have moved here, that were just literally, because I moved to Austin, because Rogan moved to Austin is a cool opportunity, but I didn't move just for Rogan. I was like, oh, Austin, I can meet a lot of cool comics, like, in my class range that start around the same time, and we can, like, grow as a group together, where I felt like, and you can do spots during the weeks and all that jazz, which I think is good. But, I kind of like that it hasn't opened yet, because the people that are really committed to the scene and committed to making Texas a hub for comedy are here right now.
Yeah, for sure. I think, like, the people who left, they're going to miss out. I'm really excited to actually have a real club here. I'm excited for Cap City to open again this month, allegedly. Cool. It'd be nice to have a real club in Austin, something that I feel like we've really been missing. Because we don't have one really right now.
No, but I think like Jeffrey and Sean, their show that they do, you see Leo Kanopka does shows, you do with your open mic at Opa. No, it's a good mic. Like, it fills up every week, Yeah. But it's like, there are people that are actually, like, building it slowly.
Yeah.
And we're making it work until the motherland opens. But I just hope, I don't know. I just think one thing is a lot of crazies moved here.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with comedy. It always attracts the crazies.
And it's like,
it sucks, but
there's, like, some people I'm just like, dude, like, because I'm nice to everybody, and I'll make everybody feel welcome. But then, like, you're like, oh, man, I let a crazy person think that we're homies.
Yeah, that's what I've really, you see me, I'm not really, I have such walls up, because, like, I'm so terrified of, like, comics are scary people, because anyone can say they're a comic. It doesn't mean you are one, but anyone can say that, and, like, it's crazies in the street. Anyone can move here. It was affordable. It's a little less affordable now.
I think we should genuinely make it mandatory. If you're in stand-up comedy, you have to go see a therapist once a week.
Yeah, I mean, I see a therapist once a week.
No, I genuinely think that's a thing, because there's some people I'm like, man, you gotta
get help.
Go talk it out.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling some people that for a while, and it's like as funny as you are, it's not your therapy. Stand-up should not be your form of help.
No, it's making you sicker, because it's literally it isn't. I don't know. That's one thing I've tried to learn through stand-up, because it makes you feel good. Doing stand-up, it makes you feel great. When you do well, you're on this high. But then when that high wears off, you feel worse than before the high, because it's gone, and you're like, oh, when's that high going to come back? And you're just chasing that high. And then if you don't have a good set and you have an okay set, that's one thing I've been trying to work with. Like, hey, not every set you're going to have, it's not going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, okay is good. Sometimes okay is good.
Yeah. And then sometimes you bomb, and then you get really just mad.
Oh, yeah.
I had a really, really, well, it wasn't the worst I listened. I think a lot of the times it's never as bad as you think it is when you listen back, but when it happens, you feel so shitty about it.
Yep.
I drove 3 hours to Houston to do a paid spot.
Yep. Uh-huh.
15 minutes. I don't have 15 minutes. I'm a
yeah.
I'm a solid. I have a solid 8 to 10. But that includes crowd work. I like crowd work though. But I ended on saying I'm a pedophile, and nobody laughed. Nobody laughed.
Were they laughing before?
I got laughs during it.
Okay.
But it was just like...
I love the idea. I thought it was like this, that you're just bombing throughout the whole set, and then you're like, oh, this is what's going to get them. I'm a pedophile!
So what happened was, it was a show at Secret Group.
Okay.
It wasn't sold out, and majority... They left I think more clubs, including like here... Like, Secret Group is great, but I think seating people up at the front before people start is so necessary, because everyone was at the back of the room.
Yep.
And it's already, like, that's hard to deal with. But I lost them in maybe the middle of it. I think I made it, I don't remember what joke it was, but whenever I get mad at a crowd, which is my biggest issue, is I take it out on them by doing jokes that make me happy, that make no one else happy. Because I have a good amount of dark comedy that I don't do because it makes people uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I just do those whenever I get mad.
You do the uncomfortable ones?
Yeah.
I did those too, yeah.
And so, because I'm just like, you're not going to like anything I have to say, so let me just go worse.
No, that's what I do. It's like, if they're not liking the jokes where kind of the more, I wouldn't even say family friendly, but more broader jokes.
Yeah.
If they're not working, I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to do the jokes I love.
Yeah.
And we're going to sit in this fucking awkwardness.
Yeah. So that was what I did. I did my pussy is like an easy bake oven.
Okay.
Whatever you put in comes out looking worse. And the only people who know how to use it right are 6-year-olds. And then after, they look at me very weird, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a pedophile. No one laughed.
No, yeah.
And like...
Yeah.
It's one of those things that it's like, that doesn't work, and it shouldn't work, like, I'm glad they aren't going to laugh at, I mean, I'm not a pedophile, I would like to say that, but,
With the records here.
I like old men.
I just love, that's what you thought was like, you know what, I'm going to end on that.
Well, I just get so mad
sometimes. A lot of comics end on like, you know what, fuck social media, tearing us apart, let's get together. Not Brittany Ledesma. Brittany Ledesma's like, I'm going to make a statement. Is it going to be a true statement? No. But it's going to be a statement.
I do think it's funny how a lot of people think comedy's true. And I'm just like, I'm just like, I have a whole joke about fucking old men. I've never had sex with someone older than 33.
To some people.
But to me, that's really old.
Some people. Also, comedy is true to a point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think... Yeah,
it's like, not all fake, but it's also not all real.
Sometimes it's all fake.
Yeah, I mean,
I worked with the headline.
My pussy's not like an easy bake oven. Surprise.
I like to imagine it still has it has the bar scan from like an oven. It has like the logo, like you tattooed the logo over it.
It's like really complicated to put something into. It's like, well, let's hope this works out. It falls apart easily. It's made by cheap Chinese plastic. But you know.
But I had a comic I worked with, this old road guy, and his entire set was about like marriage and dating, and we're in the condo after the show, and I go, "So how long have you and your wife been together?" He goes, "I'm not married." And I go, "Because you haven't been in a relationship in a long time." And I just go, "Oh man!" Like he wrote this fake act about being married just because he knew like audiences would like that. And to me, that was the most depressing thing.
That is sad. I like to be true on stage with stuff. Like the majority of my sex stories, they're pretty true.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Wait for Sex, about a guy waiting to have sex for me, about homeboy I'm talking to. Some guy did yell out my pussy was very warm during sex. I'm like, well, that's weird.
Someone you'd slept with?
Yeah.
During a mic?
No, during sex. He's just, it's like, oh, your pussy's so warm. Like, well,
that's a compliment.
Hope so.
Like, that's good.
What else would it be?
Freezing cold?
Yeah, I mean...
I fucked a witch once. It was not good.
Not great.
Yeah, it felt like
it came out
Frozen.
Oh.
I was like, can we make this at least a little lukewarm?
Put a Hot Pocket in there, you know?
Sing on. Lukewarm.
Lukewarm pussy, anyone. Lukewarm. Yeah. Well, I feel like we potted for a minute.
This was fun.
Oh my god, thank you so much for doing it.
Thanks
Do you have anything you
me.
want to plug?
You can just follow me at comedian Tony C on Instagram, and put my dates, all the shows I'm doing on there. So come see me live. I'm just really good.
The only thing I have to plug besides my Instagram is that I have a show at Romo Room. I'm trying to sell it out because it's the only one I'm doing there. It's Friday 12/10, so it will be this week. When you see it, it will be this Friday, and y'all should come out.
Come on out.
Come on out, Daddy.
Is this a podcast just for one guy? You going? Come on out, Daddy.
Come on out, Daddy. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I hope you guys liked it. Bye.
Smile. Pose for a thumbnail.
No way.
Oh my god, this is cute. Okay.